Well, hello everyone. It's Adam here. I have another R18 video for you. First of all, the winglets are doing great. So that's my last video. Everything's looking really good there and they feel great. They're working well. The bike's looking beautiful, performing beautifully. And I have just one more thing I'm gonna add to this bike that I think is going to make it the ultimate BMW touring machine. But, well, the GS is the ultimate BMW touring machine, but the GS looks nothing like the R18. And so for beauty and for touring, this is the bike to get. And today, we're gonna be getting rid of this strap that I've had people ask me, what's that strap there for? And it's probably a classic homage. There's probably old touring bikes that had this, but I don't have a partner that rides with me. My partner doesn't ride on my bike. She has her own bike. And this strap is, I guess it's meant for he or she to hold on to when they're riding on the back. I have no idea. The strap's going away and replacing it with a backrest. So on the Backrest and the Transcontinental, both OEM seats come with this little slot right here that's occupied by a strap. It's two, I think, T40s or T30s holding that in. To remove your back seat, if you have a bagger, it's really, really easy. There's a little screw back here, a little plate, and you just unscrew it really easy. Well, my screw is still there. It's just really hard to get to. And so on the Transcontinental, if you are unlucky enough to have one of those, you have to go underneath your top case, find a couple of those bolts, there's 4 of them, and just loosen them. Just loosen them enough where you can move that Transcontinental case back far enough to get to those bolts. I've tried all kinds of methods. The problem is the angle of this seat and the angle of that bolt back there, the T30, you just can't get a good grip on it, a good grab on it, and no L key will fit in there. And so you got to get this thing out of the way. When I was installing the Billy brake light, I ended up unscrewing 2 of the 4 bolts going into this and then just shifting the Transcontinental top case back a little bit to make it work. Here is the backrest, by the way. They make 2 sizes, large and small. This is their largest one. Comes with comes with a useful little pouch back here you can put things into. And you've got this little connector here. So what we're gonna do is this stays to the side, because actually what you do first, you install a bracket that fits in here. The cool thing about this, guys, I'll have to show you when it's all done. But the cool thing about this is once the bracket is installed and it replaces the strap, the bracket hangs out kind of discreetly just below the padding. And so you can remove the backrest and keep the bracket in there, and it, by design, is not supposed to get in your way. You can put a passenger on the back, you can sit on it. You're not gonna know the bracket's there. Only when you want to add the backrest do you just slide the backrest in there and close it tight, and then you have a backrest. So I like the fact that I can install the bracket, get rid of the grab handle, and have a backrest whenever I want. So let's get into this and start by getting this top case loosened up. All right, seat is off. There are 2 T40s right here. You see them right there. They're holding the strap on there. We're gonna basically be removing this entire strapping element, so you're not gonna try to mess with this at all. Take the whole thing off, including the base, and we'll replace it with the one from Utopia. Sorry, those are actually T30s. I should have known better. But you see the angle here, how it points backwards? That allows it to go up in that crevice of the seat, but it's not gonna, well, it's supposedly not gonna go any higher than the seat itself. So we'll test for that in a second. But there it is, replacing the strap. Put that strap in a safe place because it's probably worth some money to, don't just throw it out. It's a BMW part. Well, here it is. So if you're at the end of the video, I'm sorry. I want to give you guys a tip that I learned. Amazingly, just from reading the instructions. So for the past year, when I do all the work on the R18 Transcontinental, fake TC, I remove, or I loosen up the top case. Turns out, if you read the instructions, all you have to do is just unbolt these 2 T25s. That seat comes out, and then you can actually access that rear seat bolt. So now I know, and now you know too. So no need to go under here and F around with these 4 bolts that are under there. Don't need to. So here is the seat installed. I get a little bit of quick detail. Backrest is installed. As you can see here, it has a little tiny baggie that you can use right here to put stuff in, a little pouch there's the installation. You can see what you've got is you've got a bolt there that's holding this in. It's this bolt there. But if you look underneath, you've got a little bit of a lock nut on this bolt here. This is a 5mm or Allen key 5. So when you sit back on this, get it to the desired angle that you want, and then use your hands or use a friend to tighten this down. So I position it to here, and then I tighten that down so it won't go any further back. You can also undo those two and lift it up or lower. I actually like it where it is, dead center. But if you want it all the way forward, then you can tighten it up from there. If you want it further back, you can loosen it and it'll go further back. So it will do this, which, to be honest, I hate this. I think on all the cruisers, people that have cruisers, they generally have a partner or spouse sitting in the back. And so, and I've seen this at rallies, usually Harley rallies, where the spouse will get on and they'll push this forward to get on. And then the guy will get on and do this. Coming from the GS world, all of my backrests that I've had have been firm and solid. I understand that makes it hard for the person to get on. So this, I guess, is normal for most of you people. I think it's stupid. I wish there was a counter hold where it would hold it here and not let it move forward anymore. But that's how it is. So it works. When I sit down, it's comfortable. Here's how it looks on the bike. Yeah, I'm good with it. We're going to go for a ride once the trees stop pollinating. I can't breathe right now, but yeah, pretty good. Here's the front view, so you can see it. It's not the final view because I have to be sitting on it for it to be leaning back appropriately, but there it is. And yeah, that goes down and that comes back like this. Oh yeah, you can adjust this way too. So you've got front and back adjustments, and then you've got up and down this as well. We'll see. I'm okay with it. I think on a 500-mile day, it's gonna be really nice to have that. So thanks for watching, everyone.